talk loud. This is for people at home that keep saying we need to wear mics and stuff. There's a button on your thing you're watching this on. It says volume. Just turn it up a bit. You'll be able to hear us. We haven't got the bloody. We're not bloody Discovery.
No, we're not.
Work it out. You want to send us some? We'll wear them. Anyway, today we're at Mongrel Motors, Shepparton, also known as Barry Bigcock. Hung like a rogue donkey, this man. And he's going to give us a hand to do the HOG cam swap. So Barry does a million of these, does whatever, and he's got all the tools to do it. So I offered him a box of beer, and the sun's actually out today, sort of. Blowing a bloody gale, but yeah.
Hey, you offered a stripper too. Where's the stripper?
Oh, the bloke's coming, isn't he? We ordered him, the Fatagram. Yeah, he's on his way, mate.
Deal's off.
Deal's off.
It says it on camera, but he likes them. So we've already done stuff. We're about to pull the covers. Oh look, he's already did it.
We can tape it.
And we're going to change the springs. Barry's got us a HOG cam kit. We'll tell you the number on that in a minute. And we'll give you a demo of probably what. Well, actually, we'll probably do it properly today because Barry does stuff properly.
Yeah, true.
So it's probably going to be. You're probably not going to turn off because you don't want to watch it. Because we're doing proper stuff. All right, we'll rip into stuff.
Yeah. All right, we'll try not to bore you to death and record every last little detail.
We have taken the water pump off.
We've taken the water pump off.
Spark plug's out.
Spark plug's been taken out.
Yeah, we're about to remove our Grumpy Jenkins manifold.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Hopefully there's not a dead mouse in here. Ooh, that's like the cleanest engine we've ever pulled apart ever. Thanks, Simo. We've got to thank Simo GDS for this engine.
Yeah. Just in case you wanted to see that.
Haven't seen that.
Very interesting. Never seen these before. Might have been running a bit rich, but
we'll tune her up.
Tune her up a bit. So
Barry's got his dyno over here.
Yeah, that's the hub dyno.
Oh, there we go. It's a rat motor now. What's this say? Professional products.
Professional products.
Is that like the Taiwan of bloody... Doesn't actually have a brand, so I presume like it's a China one.
Alright. Alright, just pulling our front cover off here. Balance pulled off. Rattle gun undo everything.
Yep, and probably put it back together with it too.
Yeah.
Spanner for that.
Alright, let's see
easy.
What's behind our cover here. Yeah.
Oh, it's got a double row chain in it.
Bullshit.
Oh, baby. Gee, I put the silicone on, wasn't scared to spread it around.
There's the gasket.
Didn't leak, I guess.
Wow, that's true.
It's not stupid if it works. Here we have a very rare occasion of the sun actually doing something.
be careful here.
Oh, see how careful you're being. We've got to thank Simo, the thing is actually really clean.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Good. Way too nice for us, but it must be a hot.
Oh, we're going to film that, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you pull your
serious.
lifters out here, as you can see, it's got a little bit of a square, unusual wear pattern. And
What's that because of, Basil?
So something's been up shit, the radius hasn't been correct on the bottom of the lifter.
Yeah.
Or in a flat tappet cam, the lobes themselves are actually ground on a short angle. Just a thou or two of taper, I should say.
So that one's a good one. It's round. And Basil's one is square.
So that taper in the radius means that your lifter should rotate the whole time, every time it goes up and down.
Yep.
Obviously that cunt's been, I mean, fuck, I nearly used the in and out word too. Obviously he hasn't been rotating.
We'll bleep that out.
So in time that will just chop a lifter out or rub a load right off the cam, or both.
Yeah, so lucky we pulled this apart.
Yeah, very lucky, because we would have stopped on the side of the road and we got towed home. We never would have driven that one.
No, we wouldn't.
No, I'm sure you guys wouldn't drive a vehicle home on 7 cylinders.
No.
Might have lost 10 horsepower too.
Yeah.
Good lobe, bad lobe.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, lucky.
Bad lobe.
Yeah. First time ever on Whole Ass Garage, preventative maintenance. Look at this, look at us go.
Even worse lobe.
Ooh, yeah.
No good there.
Bloody Simo had been valve bouncing, I reckon. Just coming home from the PUB.
All four of them are bloody nearly gone.
Wow. That's a warranty, surely.
Yeah, we've got two good ones there.
Alright.
What's all the scoring on it? What's all that business, Bazza? Or was that knocking the coating off it?
Probably sand out of someone's vagina.
Oh, could be out of mine. I was wondering where I left it.
Or someone you know. Or used today.
Might be from the Nugget Garage boys. I hope that hasn't gone through the rest of the engine.
Oh no.
I can tell how genuine that comment is. Yeah.
The cam bearings look good. Is it a...
Nothing.
Oh no.
P.
Penis.
Penis.
Peony green.
Peony cam.
Yeah.
It's got cam. Should we even look?
You know how you fix a cam like this?
Oh, show him.
Oh no.
3/4 cam. Yeah, put it back in.
We've converted it to
Need
a
that.
V6 Chevy.
Just 3/4 race cam, yeah. That's a quarter race cam.
Yeah.
For people at home that don't know about cams, quarter, 3/4.
3/4 hog cam there.
Well, Baz might probably show you a half cam.
We're replacing it with a 7/8 race cam.
Yeah. Now on LS you never look at these, but yeah, it's definitely got some in there.
Beautiful.
It hasn't got H-beams in it by the look of it. That's disappointing.
The belt bearings aren't
Oh,
one.
they're bloody good rods. They're I-beams. They're the good ones, I'm pretty sure. Right,
What we got here?
hog ass cam.
Have you got the specifications there?
Oh, I do actually.
Yeah, you want to read those out to us there?
I will read them out.
Mr.
It is a, for your kids playing at home, part number is 12-600-4. It's a thumper. It's got bloody 479 lift on the intake.
Okay.
It's got 465 lift on the exhaust.
Righto.
We've got a nice close 107 rope separation, which will get the cylinder pressure up, which will make it sound like it's like a top fueler.
Oh yeah.
And the rest of the stuff isn't really important, except hog ass cam.
Oh yeah.
For you kids who want to play at home, it actually like specs and stuff.
Yeah.
When you see this thing doing a bloody 6,000 RPM wheelie, maybe. That's it.
Yep.
And put that in and start her up.
Yep.
Great.
Alright, important thing here.
Like in any job,
You lube up your lobes here.
lube your lobe up.
Righto.
Right, so we've lubed up all our bloody lobes, and we've got Baz's special home brand, makes in his bedroom bearing stuff, and he puts in this Cleveite bearing guard thing.
That's on them the
Sticky stuff.
Main ones there.
So once you've got all that lubed up, you can do everyone's favourite thing and poker in the hole. Baz has got the hole ready. Thanks, Baz.
No worries, mate.
And you should try and knock all the cam bearings out as you're doing this. You haven't done this for a while. When could you buy a Coke and a pie for $1? 19. It's the last time I filled a hole in like this. Oh yeah, come on baby, beat that one. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, hasn't gone well. Oh yeah. Look at that.
Righto, we're just testing our valve spring here.
That's our installed height there. 1.730.
Yep.
Oh, we've got 100 pound on seat. 100 pound at 1.730. Then we'll check an at 500 thou lift, so 1.230.
Chandler, we know what we're talking about here. He knows what he's talking about.
Oh, I don't know. It depends on the day. Your dad's been feeding me beers all fucking morning.
Probably not up.
Oh, we've got heaps of open. Heaps of open. We've got 300 pound open.
Oh yeah.
So I think those springs are going to be just perfect for this job.
Beautiful.
I like that.
230. We've got 300 pound. It's probably a little on the lower side for the seat pressure, but that's plenty of open for what we've got going in there. So now we'll just check the coil bind to make sure it doesn't rub the bloody lobes off the new cam like it did the old one.
Yep.
And we're coil binding at 1.140. 1.140. So even if it had 500 thou lift, which it hasn't, we're under 500. We've still got 60 and 30. That's 90 thou between 500 and full lift. You only got 480, so we've got 120 thou or something free space after full lift. So I ain't going to coil bind.
So what ones that was recommended?
And they're around that. They'd be a little bit more seat pressure.
So the spring rate, what spring rate did we have? Does that matter? No?
No.
You explain what's going on, because I don't know what I'm talking about. Just the difference between the two.
Yep. So spring rate, 370 pounds an inch.
Yep.
So if you put that spring in a position where it's got 100 pounds,
Yep.
and then you move it 1 inch from there, then it'll have 470 pounds. So every inch of movement
Yep.
is 370 pounds.
Yep.
So, oh, this has actually got the numbers on there. Oh, yep, so they're recommended 105 on seat at 1.7.
Yep. What do we got?
And open, which they're going to actually a 450 open, 273 pounds, which would roughly equate to about 300 pound open.
Yeah.
So what's in there is actually about perfect.
Okay.
We're 5 pound less than their recommendation on seat.
Yeah.
And we're about where it should be for the open pressure.
Yep, so it won't affect this thing.
You can definitely tell we're at someone else's shop. Look at the piece of equipment we're using.
It's a lot easier when you've got the
That is a killer.
right tool for the job.
Absolutely.
It's heaps better than a piece of angle iron with 2 holes in it, gents.
Barry's mocking our tools.
It won't be the last time.
No. Appreciate that.
Alright, got our difters here. Just gonna
Plenty of the special stuff on them.
put the special stuff on them and slap them back in.
I don't know why Barry's stuff's black. Mine's white. But, different things happen, I guess.
You want to make a comment, but no, it's racist. 0 up there.
Yep.
Let's put the cam roughly in the right position before we
Yeah,
fiddle
it was
around.
off to the right before that little indentation.
We've got our on 0 timing. There's this gear's got an advance and retard position there.
Yep.
This is the Harry, so we're not going to get fancy. So we're leaving him on the 0. We've got our 0 mark there, which got to line up with that there.
Yeah.
Bit fiddly with this brass shim.
Oh,
I've seen people stuff it up, put them together like that. That's
yeah.
not cool. So you're better off pulling the cam out a little bit like that and sticking the
Sit on
shim
first, yeah.
in place there. Line him up. That's obviously a tooth out. Slip around 1 tooth. That's us.
Yep.
Get our dowel in the right spot, even a little bit on the low side.
Yep.
And we're in.
Ooh, make sure you
Oh, that's not a bolt, that's a stubby top. Where'd that come from?
Make sure you lock tight them bolts in, so I'm going to rev the piss out of this thing.
Did you hear that? I didn't hear that.
No, I didn't hear that either.
I think
Where's the rattle gun?
I think he's tricking us. Never known Harry to rev the piss out of anything.
Nah. Right, I got our rockers back on here, but we've left one off, so we can explain something here. So,
Yeah. So I get this ask this a heaps people don't know the easiest way of going about fitting your rockers. If you write down your firing order, so Chevy's 18436572.
Yeah.
Write it like that directly above each other. Say it's a 6-cylinder, say 6-cylinder Holden. You go 1, 5, 3, 6, 2, 4.
Yep.
So it's V8 Holden 1, 2, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 3. Whatever engine it is, as long as it's an even number of cylinders. If it's 3 or 5 cylinder, yeah, this ain't going to work for you.
Yeah.
Write it down like that. And so what we've done is we've got number 1 rocking, and then we set number 6 rockers. Then we turn the engine a quarter of a turn, we get number 8 rocking, we set number 5. So on, number 4, number 3, set number 2. Then we get number 6 rocking and we start working bottom. 6 is rocking, 1 is also at top dead centre, so he's well right to be set. So at the moment I've done all bar number 3 cylinder. Harry's fed me a lot of beers, so I'm starting to get a little bit bloody confused now. So obviously the last one I did was I put the rockers on number 4. So number 7 was rocking, so now I need to turn the engine to number 2 rocking and set number 3. Okay. Come over here, we get our bar. Number 2 cylinders here, we can see one lifter is up. We go 1/4 of a turn and we see the other lifter start to rise.
Yeah.
So that's what we call rocking. The 2 lifters are moving. Put them roughly where they're in equal amount. That means this cylinder is at top dead centre.
Yep.
With both valves closed. So we're good to put our rockers on. A bit awkward on the nuts there. I'm not used to handling other blokes' nuts. Right.
Nobody likes to lie, Barry.
That's got movement. We just keep pulling him down until we just take the movement out. Still got a little bit there. It's always going to wobble like this. But we just want to get rid of that up and down movement. So that's just taking the up and down movement out.
Yep.
And we need to give him half to 3/4 a turn from there. And that's setting the preload on the hydraulic lifter. Obviously if it was a mechanical cam, you're not setting a preload and you'd just be actually setting your feeler gauge gap in there, actually setting your clearance.
Alright, so as you can see, all our spec, we've reused the gaskets. Baz has lubed her up with a silicone. It's going to be mint. It's all you, mate.
Okay. You want me to convert it to alcohol engine?
Absolutely.
A little bit.
There you go. Ah, it's running good.
I thought
see?
you'd like that.
I thought that was blocked, but it's not.
Gives you the extra butter-da-da-da-da.
Oh, that's what we want. Hog ass cam. She's installed. I'll never have to pull her off again in my lifetime.
There's enough silicon there, you won't even need bolts.
And we got ooze. Oh yeah. And it's the same colour. That's fucking awesome.
Made that match, especially for you
I
guys.
appreciate that, eh?
It's the faded Chevy orange.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we got ooze at the front. We're golden. Alright, we'll slap some bolts in that bad boy. We'll get it happening.
Righto, got our engine out here, out in the sun, so all bolted on, ready to hit the dyno, make some numbers.
I'm gonna hold it.
Easy.
Hog ass cam.
Hog ass cam, incoming. Fuck.
Where were we with the camera?
Oh, just missed it.
Damn it! It's got oil pressure.
God, not the lucky oil.
Fucking Barry's throwing away the lucky oil, look at him.
Just about to hit record as well.
We may as well record it now.
Yeah, well. Alright, as you probably just saw, it's fired her up and got to have the oil pressure line in, so that's just...
Well, we know it's got oil pressure.
The camera's gone flat, but we're on the hand cam here. So we'll be back in a minute. Alright, so as you can see, got our motor here. You would have just seen it running. Yeah, these, yeah, picked them up today.
Bloody sexual.
Beautiful.
I even scraped the paint off them so you can see the Chevrolet.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Pretty bloody nice of me.
You need to do the other side when you're ready.
Yeah.
You'll get there.
I'm in
You'll get around to
so.
it. I know.
Alright, so I don't know where we got to because we got fairly toasty on Saturday.
Yeah.
Big thanks to Barry from, we didn't talk about our wheels.
Yeah.
So we've got our dope ass wheels,
Bad boys.
fit our stout chassis, because they're 6 stud like a Hilux or a Patrol or whatever.
Yep.
So we got them. That's roughly where we want to sit. I don't know how it's going to work, and we'll get a little bit smaller tyres for the front, give us that hot rod look. We've just grinded the steering box out.
Yep.
The brackets off so we can sit the motor in and work out if we need to notch the firewall and how much radiator room we got. And then once we've done that, we'll roughly mark it, and then we can pull the body off the chassis and work out whether we're going to build a box chassis,
Yep.
which I think is going to be easy, boxing all that old shit in
Yep.
stuff, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, we've done that, and we're going to sit the motor in, work that out, work out if we need to notch the firewall, and it's dark again.
Yeah.
We've got a high ass diff for the back, which is also 6 stud, which you've seen on the last video. So yeah, we'll roll this bad boy in and see where we're at.
Alright, we just rolled the car under here. And it looks like, I don't know, what do you reckon?
We're definitely going to cut the firewall, I reckon. Most unorthodox way to motor it. We're really rushing this. And apparently the weight of the hoist with the engine doesn't go down very fast. So just talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, just leave a comment while the engine comes down here. Still going.
Yeah, wow. Easy.
Wouldn't want to scratch the painting. It does actually. Just quietly. We'll be back when it's in there.
Well, the front pulley's hanging out radio.
Yeah. Alright, got it load in there. Got our radiator shaft. Tank to fit it here.
Now we've installed a bog-ass cam, do you need a radiator?
Yeah, well, I think you do actually.
That's going to be annoying then.
That is. Might have to cut a hole in there, buddy.
In the grill.
The grill now.
Oh, that's actually still got to come back more too.
Oh, it does.
Alright, because we've got the biggest distributor cap in the world, one of them, whatever they are.
Chinese knockoff.
So, okay, so the front of the pulley's level with that. I presume the radiator will be inch past that. So whatever that works out to be. Where's my tape? Let's go 120.
Okay.
In case we get excited while driving. Ooh, that's a lot. It's like back to the vent.
Okay.
Alright. Well, the guy that I bought off said it would be a bolt-in fit.
Did he?
Pretty dodgy. Stitched me up, I reckon.
What's that like?
Alright, so we're going to have to come up with some sort of idea to recess the firewall, which I'm sure has been done 100 times.
Yeah, well.
I'll let it just be known that we've never built a hot rod and know nothing about it.
No.
So this will be all wrong, but we will get it in there somehow.
Yep.
Like we did with that steering box, because that would have sucked.
Yeah.
And we're going to work out what steering box we're actually going to use. So, alright, so we'll mark that out. I guess I'll chop the firewall.
Oh, next episode or?
Yeah, I reckon. We'll wrap it up here for today.
We'll wrap it up here. Yeah, engine's done.
Engine is a runner, so it's first time ever we've had something that runs before the car.
That's it.
And you only have to hook like the fuel line to it.
Yeah, it's so easy.
And
actually.
the power line, and it goes like it's no EFI.
Good thing about the NA motors.
It's going to be glorious. What else we have to talk about? Oh, we've had 8 million comments about it hops.
It hops. Where's it hops?
Where's it hops? When's it coming out? Whatever. So, thinking about this, because none of you bastards will press the subscribe thing.
Yeah.
When we get to 40,000 subscribers, like everyone else has, like all that many, like easily.
Yeah.
So it's up to you guys. When we get to 40,000, we'll drag out the hay shed, we'll get the motor going, and I'll do something stupid like I always do, and I'll probably blow it up. So don't whinge to me anymore. When's it hot? When's it coming out? Blah 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 blah. When it get to 40k subscribers, which will never happen, this means we never have to do it.
Good.
We'll get it out. So
it's up to you, I guess.
That should give us about 5 years at our current rate of nutrition.
Yep.
Until then, we're going to play with this, which is going to have the old top loader it hops in it.
Yeah, wow.
And
4-speed manual.
It will not be like normal hot rodding stuff. There'll be rollbacks. There'll be disc gears jammed into gear.
Yep.
Because that's what that gearbox does. Whatever car I put it in, it's always a great time. So, so that's the deal.
Yeah.
What else we got to talk about? Oh, we've got to thank Baz, Big Barry Prater from Mongrel Motors.
Yeah.
Now, Barry is the most proper guy in the world. So all the stuff we made him do the other day, he doesn't normally do. If you want a little hottie or a factory reco or anything like that, you're in Shepparton.
He's very talented guy.
He's the man. So, he was a bit worried. Like, mate, everyone knows what we're like, and they know that you're not like
we
that.
fed him a few beers that day, so we can't blame him for that.
And he did a spot on job. So big thanks to Baz. What else? Buy a t-shirt so we can buy some parts.
So we can.
There's still plenty left.
To do this,
or a sticker or something. Buy something. Don't care.
Yeah.
And we're just going to get a steel pulley now because it's got an alloy one on it. And I've been told by the hot rod guys that is not allowed.
It's not cool, man.
So if you've got a steel bloody normal Chev fanbat pulley, I guess let us know. Apparently that distributor's not allowed. We've got to find an older looking one. Which will help with our clearance issues as well, but we're still going to have to chop stuff.
Yeah.
The clutch I got with it off the Chev 3-speed I noticed today, I put on the top loader. It's the same spline. Winning. So we've got to, Baz give us a brass bush. I've got to turn the centre of it out to make it fit the top loader shaft. And then we can bolt the engine trans. We've got a high-ass diff that come with the tail shaft out of that stout, which I hope bolts to the high ace flange. It's about 30 years difference there, but hopefully Mr. Toyota's done us a solid.
Yep.
And then, yeah, so next episode, I guess we'll work this out.
Chopping that and then
get the body off.
Taking that off, yeah.
Then I reckon, let us know in the comments, but I reckon once we get the... Because I've never seen hot rodders do this, I've never understood why.
Okay.
So once we get that in and we work the chassis and put the front axle and the rear axle and put tail shaft in it, I think we should put like 2 seats in it while it's the chassis and put steering in it.
Just drive it in.
Drive around for a bit. I don't know why hot rodders ever do that.
What, 305 V8 with no...
Hog ass cam 305, thank you.
no body.
Yeah,
just burning around.
Burn around.